Citizens, what's up? It's President Awall here, bringing you some campaign action in Star Wars Rivals. Not gonna make you sit through what is essentially the tutorial, Escape from the Subjugator. Did I pronounce that incorrectly? I don't know. Anyways, I'm not gonna make you sit through hard mode from this one, but I do want to show you my hard mode run on attack on TAKODANA. Correct me if I'm wrong in the pronunciation below on that one. But anyway, this is the campaign where the First Order attacks Maz's castle, and then they escape the crypts, and you're basically trying to get away from the First Order attack. I've already done all of these on 3-star normal, and the reason why you do these campaigns is so that you can unlock, obviously, rewards and stuff like that from your missions or your tasks. But most importantly, as you do the 3-star hard mode runs in future missions, then you will be able to unlock new types of troops here. This is also a way to level up your units, etc. So I'm going to go ahead and use Rebel Trooper simply because he's the most powerful. But in campaign mode in this game, as you can see, there's the required power of 315. So if I tried to use, for example, my Captain Athano or my Leia or my Finn, it won't work. It's not enough power as I click those. And so what I'll do is I'll just kind of pound through this one with my most powerful unit, and so we can just get through the hard mode as effectively as possible, because I will be having to use Bacta to refresh my hero repeatedly in these missions. So defeat the First Order Stormtroopers and avoid falling debris from the unstable area below Maz's castle. Let's do it. And the falling debris is relatively easy to deal with. You just move to the other side when the exclamation point comes up, and as units are cleared out, you you automatically move forward. The hard mode runs are obviously a bit more difficult or interesting when you're not quite as powerful as I am, but regardless, you'll just be able to see what the experience is like. I gotta say, the graphics and the gameplay in these campaign modes is really, really fun, and I'd like to see them kind of expand on the campaign mode. There's normal and hard for each one of these. I'd like to see maybe an insane, and also to be able to see like a custom mode that you can use. So on any number of these levels, maybe turn it up to insane levels, and instead of like a handful of troopers that come out for you to deal with, like armies and armies of troops come out, and maybe some more special units, or droidicas, whatever it may be, Imperial jump troopers, whatever, show up. They're a bit more difficult and they make things a bit more challenging. That was very, very easy. That was incredibly easy there, that run. So there you go. And yeah, nice. Units defeated, accuracy, the whole nine. So I got 100 EXP for this one. And this is also a decent way to earn credits if you're not quite ready to invest into Arena in doing this. And I got a level up. Yes. Okay. Campaigns are awesome. I normally avoid campaigns altogether in every game I play. I generally like to go just straight to PvP. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and claim our daily task, which is just to do one mission. And it looks like our trooper has leveled up. So what we're going to do is, we don't have any additional upgrade points, but if we did, once you level up, it allows you to essentially upgrade your abilities to that particular level, or the corresponding level. So let's get straight back into the campaign here and see if we can get a 3-star run here on the next mission on hard, and we're going to use our Rebel Trooper once more. Notice how I don't have to use Bacta to use him here, and that's because whenever you level up, it automatically refreshes you, so that you don't have to use Bacta along the way. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if maybe I'll switch over to Han. Maybe I'll switch over to the Imperial Stormtrooper on these missions, so I can minimize the amount of Bacta I'm using. I should, I guess, practice what I preach. I'm probably going to make some videos later about the most efficient ways to farm and to upgrade your units and what have you. And certainly, using a unit that, chucking grenades that don't hit anybody is not a good way to do it. But using a unit that's about to level, and then getting that hero to level up, is an amazing way to avoid having to use Bacta, which is great. Almost blew me up there, and so they're just running behind cover here. Notice how the campaign mode, I don't know if you can tell versus the other gameplay I've brought you on the channel, but campaign mode just runs a lot more smoothly. There's a lot less kind of latency issues that happen. It's like I'm recording this in full 60 FPS. I'm not sure if the game plays in full 60 FPS, I haven't figured out how to get a frame counter on my phone or my tablet, so let me know if you guys discover something like that. But the key to winning these missions here on hard mode is just whenever the exclamation point pops up, move to the other thing. I mean, this is standard missions in any game thing, right? Don't stand in the fire, don't stand in the thing that is going to hurt you, etc., and you'll probably end up being victorious. So there it is, yet another 3-star hard mode run on this one. Beautiful. And the Rebel Trooper runs away in slow motion. This is gorgeous. This is exactly what we want to see. Victory on mission 2. Yeah, we'll go ahead and switch it up and go with Han Solo for the next mission and see if we can cycle through our roster a bit more so we don't have to blow a bunch of backed up. So let's do it. The required power on this one is 455. That is actually going to be a bit more difficult than I anticipated. So, excuse me. So what I'm going to do is use Han, see if Han works for this one. I'll have to try really hard. Han is barely over the limit, and if he doesn't work out, then we'll have to switch back to Rebel Trooper. So hopefully I can play well enough to where this actually works. Fight past the First Order Stormtroopers that lead to the surface, destroy both control panels in this scenario, and generally to destroy the control panels, ooh, wow, that lucky shot is gorgeous on campaign mode. Wow, that's amazing on campaign mode. It just takes everybody out along the way. That's really amazing. So lucky shot, my ability here from Han Solo. If you guys are not already familiar, you didn't see my Han Solo Legendary video, I'll have a link to that in the I button up there in the top. The card is what it's called. And you guys can check that out. I play PvP with this Han. But the lucky shot essentially hones into 3 targets on the map. And like automatically just kind of does crazy amounts of Han-style critical damage, just like that. And just takes people down. And the control panels are down as well. That's amazing. They're already down. Normally you have to fire an ability at them in order to take them out. And we are getting heavy, heavy pressure here. There's Phasma. There's tons of grenades. And I think this is why they're asking you to do the higher power levels, is because of this part during the mission. So what you want to do, it's not just about, to get 3-star runs, it's not just about finishing the mission. It's about doing so. Notice the stun there. That's my passive stun. Oh boy, back. It's about finishing the mission before it turns any other color but blue. And so that's one thing you have to be really careful about, especially with those area of effect attacks that end up coming at you. Those area of effect attacks are really, really dangerous and will end up doing the most damage to you out of every type of attack that's going to come your way. I'm getting really close to not having a 3-star run here. And it looks like Phasma ends up running away. You barely escaped with your life, Phasma, and you're lucky. You're very lucky. I'm thinking about leveling up my Phasma a bit more and playing with Phasma. Phasma's a badass, and one thing I was really disappointed by in Star Wars The Force Awakens was the lack of Phasma. Like, there's this really, really cool character. Oh, sweet, I got a bunch of crystals for that one. That's amazing. There's a really, really cool character, Phasma, you know, basically a stormtrooper, First Order stormtrooper with a really shiny outfit who looks totally badass, that you barely get any kind of screen time from or any sort of character development. So I'm hoping that in the next movie we'll get that. Regardless, there's a rival bonus here if you use Finn. My Finn, as you can see, is nowhere near powerful enough. 530 is the limit here, so we're definitely going to need to refresh our Rebel Trooper, blow 1 Bacta, that's all we've had to use so far, which is nice, and go ahead and play this mission. We do have the recommended role here, and later on, I will level up my Finn so I can go collect those 100 crystals. 100 crystals is a significant amount of crystals in this game. You can do a lot of things with that. That's 20 character refreshes. So there you go. Elite First Order Riot Troopers await you on the surface. So the Riot Troopers, to my knowledge, are these ones. The ones with the shields. Yep. And the ones with the shields are dangerous. So if they get into melee range at all, they kill you. Just flat out. They will just swing their weapon once, and they'll kill you flat out. So you have to continually, when you're fighting Riot Troopers, continually shoot them and stun them and keep them kind of at bay, because as soon as they get into melee range, it's over, it's GG right there. So I tend to focus them super heavily and just move from cover to cover and take them out. And then I focus on the fodder after that, which is what I'm doing right now. Here's another riot trooper. Need to slow down their progress, constantly putting pressure on them. There's a bit too many stormtroopers on the field, so I'm going to continue to stun this riot trooper. There we go. Riot trooper stunned. I'm going to continue to put some damage into them. It looks like his supporting units are not, or his or hers supporting units are not doing that much damage. So I'm going to continue to pump some lead into this riot trooper. Before they go down, though, or before I move into the next wave and I trigger that, I'm going to clear out some of the fodder units here. Going to try to get a double doozy there and hit somebody on the back lines. Okay, there's the riot trooper. And die, riot trooper. There you go. And here comes the next riot trooper up the back lines. While I'm waiting for them to kind of move into a range where I can be a little bit more accurate, I'm going to kill the supporting units. There we go. And then we're just going to stun this riot trooper and just continue to just pump them full of lead. That's, well, it's not lead, it's lasers. But anyway, we're going to continue to pump them full of lead. He's got, oh, okay, this riot trooper's getting a little too close for comfort. This is not good. This is not good. I need to put the stun down again. This riot trooper, if they get just another few steps closer, they will kill me. And that was very, very close, actually. That was closer than you think. When I played this on normal, I kind of ignored the riot trooper a bit, like kind of putting that objective off, and I ended up losing, even though I had way more power than I needed in order to win that particular mission with 3 stars. And I just learned my lesson big time. Don't play around with the riot troopers. That's really the entire point of that campaign mission, is just for you to manage a primary target while dealing with smaller targets along the way. That's really the entire challenge of that one in a nutshell. Okay, beautiful. We're on mission number 5 here, so we need to continue to run our rebel trooper because they're the only unit we have that is powerful enough to continue to pound through these. So hopefully, without any deaths, we can do this. First Order continues to assault the castle. Watch for TIE fighters as they strafe the battlefield from above. So I assume that I'm going to get some sort of indicator when the TIE fighters show up, and I can move out of the way. I believe I remember this one, like, I forget exactly what the indicator is. I think maybe there's a circle on the ground next to you, and maybe they start strafing. I know at the end of this mission, there's a whole lot of air support fire animations that hit, and I was kind of surprised by it. But anyway, I guess I totally forget the mechanics in this one, so hopefully, hopefully I don't have to know them in order to win, or this is going to be a big, big fail. So we're just going to keep taking out these First Order stormtroopers. Okay, so here's I think that exclamation point, oh wow. They say watch out for the TIE fighters. How was I supposed to watch out for that? Like, there was no heads up that that was coming. Or maybe that was the indicator before and I just didn't move far enough away. Regardless, we're going to continue to try to take this one out. Wave 1 of 2 here. I'm really not looking to take tons of unnecessary TIE fighter damage. That doesn't sound like a fun plan at all. Beautiful. Oh, wow. There was another strafing run with really no indication that it was coming. So I guess you just kind of have to learn what the patterns are on this one and deal with it. I think that's how it works. Let me know if I'm like missing some kind of other notification that these TIE strafing runs are en route. Maybe I'm missing some sort of audio cue. My volume's relatively low right now because I'm recording audio while speaking to you guys and doing the cam. So my audio isn't exactly the most audible to myself. Regardless, let's see if we can take out this Phasma. Oh, those juicy headshots. Those disgusting headshots. Oh, Duncan dodge, Duncan dodge. She ended up getting me there. So, okay, there's the TIE fighters. They fly above. So perhaps when you see the TIE fighters fly up there, that means that they're coming back for a strafing run. Or maybe I'm way overthinking the TIE fighter element of this. Perhaps I am totally overthinking the TIE fighter thing. Is Phasma going to escape again? It appears that Phasma has been defeated once more. And there's even more troops. Okay, this is clearly the most difficult mission that we've done so far. Lots of troops, lots of action, lots of environmental danger, if you will. So actually a pretty exciting mission. This one's actually pretty exciting and fairly challenging. Okay. increasing in challenge as we move from stage to stage. Yet another 3-star run, so far so good. I don't like how it shows your experience bar being completely full there at the end of the mission, and then it pulls back to show you where you're actually at. Don't like that at all. It makes me think, even just for a moment, that I leveled up my character or my hero, and I did not. That would be feedback for Disney on that one. It's kind of pulls the rug from under you. Oh no! Well, I hope the last mission, I hope that my Rebel Trooper is powerful enough to do the last mission, because we're getting really close to these missions being a significant challenge for my most powerful character. So perhaps I need to do a little bit more sandbagging, aka leveling up one character and then letting that character carry all of the others, and using them as much as possible to do missions and to hopefully farm more troops, etc. So this is a bit more of a large, more vast battlefield. I am taking some damage, or some noticeable damage, from these troopers out here on this open battlefield. So it's really clear that my relative power to theirs, there's a big difference this time in comparison to the other missions. Looks like there's guys back there. Okay, we're starting our attack run. Says X-Wing Pilot. Sweet. X-Wing Pilot X. Sweet, with the supporting fire. This is the mission I was thinking of, where I'm getting supporting fire from my allies. I think this mission ends with some really sweet X-Wing. Oh wow, move, move, move. Some really sweet X-Wing supporting fire in slow-mo at the end. Watching the good guys just destroy everyone at the buzzer kind of situation. It's kind of nice. Classic Star Wars-y kind of video game stuff. Oh wow, huge, huge damage out of nowhere there. Some sort of strafing run or something from a TIE fighter. I don't even know what that was. That was pretty on the fly, kind of out of nowhere. I am surviving here, but I'm really, really close to moving into to taking too much damage to make this a 3-star run. I'm really hoping that I can get a 3-star run on this one. Oh, X-Wing Strike, run. There you go, X-Wing Strike, help me. X-Wing Strike, dang it, and I moved into yellow damage at the buzzer, which means that this is not a 3-star run. It is only a 2-star run. That is really disappointing, citizens. We're going to do it again. I'm not going to edit this out. We are going to try that once more. I took that big area of effect damage in the middle of that mission, and it really screwed me over there. So let's go ahead and do mission... Well, what's the power on mission 7? Required power 755. Wow, I'm barely going to be able to eke that one out. Okay, let's go back to 6, and let's go ahead and select a trooper. We're going to try this once more, see if we can get a 3-star run, and then we're going to do the very, very challenging mission 7, and hopefully I can get this done in this video. This is, as you can see, the very first time that I'm going through to do these missions. So this time I'm going to have a change in tactics to where I focus as much as possible on the characters with an icon above them, which means they can do special damage to me. And everybody else kind of just does regular damage, and I don't need to be quite as careful about them. Don't get me wrong, regular troopers, their damage can add up for sure, but the grenades and also kind of the ones that have like the what looks like that, the kind of aiming icon, I guess you could say, they are the dangerous ones that can do area of effect damage, that can really kind of add up over the course of the game, and can be that sliver of health that you could have, that if you hadn't taken it, you would have been able to get the 3-star run. Those are the guys that you really need to be concerned with. So there's the X-Wing run. 2 waves are done. More enemies inbound. Holy moly. So I'm going to take out this Grenadier. See if I can take him down before he chucks a nade. Beautiful. And they don't have any more special units on the battlefield. Here comes 2. Let me see if I can catch them as they're running. And got him with the stun. And they're trying to get me with the grenade. Oh wow, was I in position to take damage there? That made no sense. Okay. Oh, run. Oh my gosh. I'm almost out of batteries. This is getting super clutch, guys. I'm at 15% batteries. I'm trying to get a 3-star run. Just got hit by that area of effect damage from last time. This is going to be super close. I don't know if I'm going to get the 3-star run. Everything's working against me. Everything's working against me this time, citizens. Can we pull this one out? Can we survive? Can we have yellow damage? Or can we avoid? No, there's the yellow damage. Oh, I was so close. How do you avoid that bombing run? I guess I just need to, like, know that that timing is going to occur and then not get hit by it. Here's the X-Wing strike. Oh, I felt like I was doing everything right until that bombing run just completely wrecked me. There it is. This is a difficult mission, citizens. This is very, very difficult for me to get the 3-star run. Alright, we're going to move on to mission 7. And I may have to end this video with a sad not getting a 3 stars on 2 of these. Let's see. Here's mission 7. Let's grab him. Let's grab the Rebel Trooper, and let's head on in. Oh, how do you avoid that bombing run? Tell me in the comments below. Tell me in the comments below. Let's help each other get better at completing that mission on a hard 3-star. Destroy the Assault Lander as the First Order makes its final attack. The Assault Lander, indeed. So I've played this one on normal. I had Finn, I believe, and Finn does bonus damage to vehicles. So Finn's actually like the perfect choice for this mission. You have to move a lot on this mission. This thing is just going to continually shoot you. Yeah, I shouldn't have let it shoot me like that. That was very bad. Yeah, I just took a lot of unnecessary damage during that phase. You really just need to dunk and dodge rather than trying to do lots of extra damage like I was doing. So I think I'm just going to dodge next time, and then after I'm done dodging, then I'm going to actually lay down some damage with my blaster. I also like shot it with a stun grenade, and stun grenade I don't think really is that effective against this ship. So I think it's going to start shooting me. Let's see when the shooting happens. Covering fire. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Gonna just continually move, locking onto me. Just gonna keep moving out of the way. I think it's got, oh boy, it's got 3 firing sequences here. What? It's got 3 firing sequences. There we go. And hopefully I stunned a few units. See if I can hit the ship for a little bit more damage. Wow. So the ship will automatically fly away. It will not guarantee that you can do a certain amount of damage to it, which is actually a reason to take a risk and to do some damage to it in the first place. So that's a good thing to keep in mind. So I think the ship is now going to swing back around. I cleared out the units faster than I think it's used to. So here we go. Going to just deal damage to the hull of this ship. Covering fire. We've got covering fire. And I'm right out of range. Oh boy. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. And where's the exclamation point? No exclamation point to warn me that I was almost about to die there. That is a shame. Oh wow, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Run, run, run. Man, that's a whole lot of firepower. So let's see if we can pull this one off. Doing decent enough damage to the ship. That was actually a really good run. I did pretty good damage that time. So this one is way more difficult on hard than it is on normal. On normal, I was just able to clear that ship out like instantly. But I think it's just all about relative power level, I think, of your hero to the recommended power. If I had like a 1,000 power hero, I would just be absolutely wrecking this mission for sure. I'm sure of it. There's the covering fire. My pistol is not really designed to deal with this. God, run! Why did I just stand there? Oh gosh. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this W here. This round. Let's see if we can get it. Run. Oh, did it? Oh, I got it. Yes. The ship's going to go down here, and I think this is going to be a 3-star run. There it is, citizens. So we have one mission that is not 3 stars. Let's just give it one more try. We're just going to give it one more try for the video, and if I don't get it this time, we'll end the video there. But you guys have come along with me so far on the ride here, so let's see if we can pick this one up. These hard mode runs, as you can see, are not as easy as advertised. So let's just do it. We're going to choose our trooper. We're going to refresh. Blown, what, 3 back does on this one so far? So we'll see if we can avoid the damage from that random TIE fighter run, which is ridiculous. See what we can do at that point. All right, here we go. Taking out troopers. Taking out troopers. What's going on, buddy? You're gonna die. There you go. And they've got an Amy trooper over here. Let me see if I can kill them. Here's a nader. There we go. And, alright, just taking out troops like it's my job. I mean, it's literally my job as a rebel trooper. This is what I get paid for. I'm not sure if rebel troopers do get paid. Do they get paid? Do they get paid a salary, or do they just, like, get rations and, like, get to do this because they believe in it? Is that how it works? I have no idea. I don't know enough about the lore. I'm pretty sure Imperial Stormtroopers get paid. It's like a salaried thing. It's like a full-time job, good benefits, nice career, you know, really nice office, you know, in the Death Star, only the most powerful death machines, you know, the whole nine. That's like the full career package right there, for sure. You know, you could be on a super star destroyer, you know, your boss, you know, really, really, really strong leader. You know, maybe your boss is some sort of force user who can shoot lightning from his hands. But really, I feel like that's an effective management method. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Mission complete? What happened? Victory? Did we get it? We got the 3-star run. We did it. We did it, citizens. There it is. There's our victory. There's our 3-star run. I was too busy jibber-jabbering about career opportunities in the First Order. And I was talking about Palpatine being there for some reason. I don't know why. But regardless, that is a full 3-star hard mode run there. And I was relatively close in power. So that's the real deal. So 42 out of 42 stars on this mission so far. Very, very happy about that. Let's see if there are any tasks that we can get. There we go, that we can collect. There are no achievements for this one to do the full hard mode run. But as you can see, you can get units here, here, and here if you do the next 3 missions on hard mode, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing next here on the channel. So thank you so much for watching. That's just a sneak peek, if you will. This game is in pre-release of the way campaign mode works in this game. I'm President Awall, and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to be a good citizen. Link below, there's a little picture with my avatar on it. Click that. Subscribe and enable notifications, and also I'm going to be throwing a couple videos over here on the side, as well as a playlist for all of my Star Wars Rivals content. If you want more Rivals, give me a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Adios, citizens. Bye-bye.